Now I want to make some walls. Let's say these are my floors, and I want to add one line here, and maybe I want to erase some lines here. So this surface here is my floor, and then I take something called offset, and I click inside this surface, and now I can move mouse to tell how thick walls I want to make. And if I want to give a number, it's also possible. I put 250 enter, meaning I want to have 250 millimeters wall thickness. Then I'm going to use something called push-pull. This is probably most useful tool of them all. So push-pull is something you use all the time, and now I can push-pull this surface. So I move mouse so that that surface looks, there is a raster telling that I'm on that surface. Then I drag with mouse and those walls start rising, and I can define with mouse how high walls I want to have, or I can leave it there and type 2500 and enter, or 3000 enter, or 2000 enter. So you can change that number to give proper dimension, how much you want to push-pull. And now I have walls and floor. If I want, I can add some windows. I just make a rectangle here, one rectangle here. As you can see, software is recognizing that surface, and when I do rectangle, it goes to that existing surface automatically. And wall should be, door should be here. And then I make push-pull, and push-pull is not only doing extrusion, but it also, you can also put that into existing objects. And now I was able to create empty space here. And when you start doing it, if you find a text on surface, then you know that amount of push-pull is good. Now they're on face. But if you find it difficult to find it, then you can move mouse also here on edge, and it works fine there too. So sometimes it's easier to just take a point on edge of opposite side surface, and like this you can make windows and doors. So push-pull here, and on face or on edge like this. Also you can use push-pull to change those dimensions later if you like. Something like this. Now if this is actually same surface, nothing happens if I remove this edge here. It is just connecting those surfaces together. But if I remove edge here, I also lose many surfaces. But also if I add edge here by drawing a line, I will create those surfaces automatically back. Now I want to test some materials. I take paint bucket. I can choose from different categories, stone for example. Now I take certain stone material here, and then I click this floor, and as you can see that material was applied to that surface. And I can choose something else and click a wall, and you find different categories like colors. Simple colors are here, like I want to have something like this, and here, and this color goes here. You can also make your own materials, but we practice that later. I want to have roof on top of this. If I just make one line from here to here or anywhere else, now software was finding automatically there is a surface to fill, and then I have a roof. Let's look inside. Here it is. Okay. Also, we were practicing this scale tool. If you want to resize something, you can first select it, and then you can take scale tool, and it is possible to scale like this, but proportions are changing, so I press Ctrl Z. If you scale from the corner, then proportions won't change, so usually you should use these corner points to scale, but here I think it didn't make any sense. But sometimes when you get items from 3D warehouse, they are originally totally wrong size, and then you need to scale them in order to use them.